I'm gonna finish with this knucklehead verdict. Now, what is this device that he be using to be playing these games? Why is my game on? Oh my gosh. Hello, DB. Detective Bands. Yeah, I know who you are. What do you want? Been a hipster lately. You just been hopping on the trend. A hipster, just because I've been playing Spider-Man games and it's just been a lot of Spider-Man movies out, doesn't mean I'm a hipster. Or wait, doesn't that mean I'm a hipster? It doesn't matter. I was planning on playing this game anyway, and I'm about to hop back on it right now. Since you started for me, I guess I'll just finish it. You know what? I'm about to start it right now. I'm about to get the video started. You know what? Get out of my seat. Get out of my seat. I'm about to start it now. Since you want to be like that. I'm so sorry, y'all. I don't know how Detective Bands be coming in my house and telling me what to do. But anyways, let's get straight into this video.
Boys, you know as much as I do. I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy's been completed. I have two of my finest investigators on the case. Fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex
Captain, aren't there similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry? And of Elizabeth Short, for that matter?
So you don't believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world, with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to be that? Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who continue to believe they can take a life in the City of Angels.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
What do we have, Captain?
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
Yes. Yes, Chief.
Please tell me what's going on.
Detective, I was first on scene.
You find her, Gonzalez?
Not me. Family out for a stroll. I was first reporting.
Can you show me the body?
It's under the pepper tree, this way.
Hopefully it's not naked like last time.
All these people are vultures,
I do
officer.
remember that.
But you can tell me what's going on.
Can't be much help to you.
Oh, and it is. That's just great. Why do these people...
Look at your mark. It's very
distinctive. I'll do some comparisons back at the lab and get back to you.
Using rope to strangle her? But what is it with people leaving these ladies naked? After killing them, you know? It's weird.
Looks like she was tied up.
It does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist, too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
Yeah. Let's see the other arm to see if she was tied up. No, that was just the watch.
What's this marker? Cut on the finger.
Fourth finger, left hand. A wedding or engagement ring. Violently removed.
We're sure gonna have to censor all this.
The stomping angle and Henry.
Let's see what we got in the bag.
Oh, we have a name. Can you run Deirdre Muller by RNI?
Back in a second.
Alright, a parent and a teacher.
If the motive was robbery, why not take the money?
Yeah. He took the watch and the jewelry, but didn't take the $5.
RNI says that Deirdre Mahler of 130 North Bonnie Bray was reported missing this morning by her husband, Hugo Mahler.
What'd I tell you? Just grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. We could have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
Yeah.
Similar MO.
To what? The Dahlia? I don't think so.
Celine Henry.
That's a closed case. This is probably another sad sack who lost his temper with a broad who wouldn't put out.
Are you a suspect, Rusty?
Watch your mouth, Phelps. All I'm saying is we got enough to do without reopening closed cases.
Talk me through it, Mal.
Severely battered, on display. Footprints would indicate that she has been stomped. Size of the footprints would seem to indicate a smallish men's shoe. What size shoe did Mendez wear?
You finished?
No, I'm not. At a glance, I would say strangulation was the cause of death. I'll need to do further tests for semen.
Yeah,
Angry boyfriend. If they were married, they'd be at home. Not humping out here in
I think
Lover's
we got
Lane.
everything here. Let's see what the husband's talking about. Don't tell me. We about to interrogate the kid.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Thank you. Could you have a seat for me, Michelle? We're gonna have a look around.
Got the same, I believe that was the same size of the crime scene too.
Work boots. Size 8s.
Missing jewelry.
Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched from her body.
The ring too. Missing my chain.
No sign of a wedding ring.
Anything here?
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead. Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Could try.
She's 15 too.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
A ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
I know it's painful, Michelle, but this may be important. She wore a wedding ring?
Mommy chose it herself. A rose gold wedding band and a matching diamond and ruby engagement ring.
She wore a watch?
Yes, the yellow gold Elgin watch. Daddy bought it for her birthday. We had a fight. It was kind of a makeup present.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon. I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
And did he come and get you?
Why would she
Of course.
lie?
Some boys offered me a ride home, but that's not the right thing to do.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
No, I should have.
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once.
Go back up on that one.
She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it. And he always wore her golden butterfly.
Thanks, Miss Muller. You've been very brave.
Hey! What gives?
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
Messed up on his alibi.
I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What? But she only...
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Mueller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
Why is it a size 8 in your
Why are
thing?
you lying to me, Mr. Mueller?
Why would I lie to you at a time like this?
Why is it a size 8 in your work boots?
That's
sir?
funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I
Small
always get
feet.
teased about the size of my feet. You know, small feet, small...
Always been true in my experience.
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
Did your wife ever go out by herself? To bars, nightclubs?
No. What are you suggesting? You suggesting my wife's loose? Now
Hey,
is
you
not the
better
time
sit
for you
down.
to be pushing me, mister.
Your daughter said you were having an argument.
Get you, bro.
We argued about who would pick up Michelle. I worked a full day. I wanted to come home, put my feet up.
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
You're lying.
You should come clean if you're having an affair or if there's something going on.
I told you I was here. Were you saying I wasn't?
Your daughter called the house repeatedly with no answer.
So why did you take so long to answer the phone when your daughter called?
Okay, I went out for a while. I was driving around. It's my way of relaxing.
Mm-hmm.
Your wife went to pick up Michelle?
Yes, that's right.
I went to go pick up Michelle. I'm gonna go back up.
What happened, Hugo? You got any theories? Because we're starting to like you for this.
The car park by the school is kind of dark. Maybe somebody jumped her there. Did you try the parking lot?
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true, god damn it.
What, are you beaten?
It is true, Hugo.
That is true.
You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
That's why she has that butterfly.
I know about the golden
That's it,
butterfly,
like,
Hugo,
see?
and how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair. It drove me goddamn
Love
crazy.
lying, bro.
Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Nobody likes a cheapskate, Hugo.
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea,
question.
Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on it.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Mueller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
Guess we gotta go to the school.
We should go back in there and bust his ass.
1, we need to break his alibi, check phone records, canvass the neighbors. 2, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in LA. 3, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Hello, detective.
Wait, before we even talk to you, I gotta hit up R9.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, detective?
I need an address on a Belmont high school.
Checking for you, Detective. Belmont High, 1575 West 2nd Street.
Thanks for your help.
R9 always come clutch. Let me make it. I want to get hit by a car.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Muller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Muller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Muller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
What you doing? What is he doing? It's not looking too good for the husband.
Step away from the incinerator. Don't let him get away.
What are you doing? Come here.
We need this guy to make the case.
Can't kill him. Already on him. Yep. Come here. Come here. Fat boy. What you doing here? Look what we got here.
This doesn't look good, Hugo.
I can explain the blood.
Get him booked in at Central, officer. Then put
Get
him in
downtown,
We'll be
man.
speaking with him later. And inform the cat.
Yes, sir, Detective.
It is not looking too good.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't want home and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncle?
call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield and
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
We ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid.
Yeah.
That broad has socks in it, Brazier.
Alright, let's go to the high school, y'all.
I have to go. I told you I can't
Who's this guy
Saturday.
in the back?
I'm busy. Busy where? You're going on another drive with Davy Gardner, aren't you? So what if
What you doing, bro?
Go, Phelps. I'll
What you
take the
spying
car
on
and see
these
if I can
girls
cut
for,
him off.
homie? Gotta talk to you, partner. Come here. Wish I had my gun just so I could shoot him in the leg or something. But I can't kill him, though. Wish you could, like, just paralyze somebody. Just so they can stop running. That was an unnecessary hop. Move!
Be careful.
He is so fast. Oh my gosh.
There he is, officer.
Don't look back. Don't look back. That's gonna make you lose speed. That's gonna make you lose speed. Come here. Don't look back. Don't look back. I told you. Come here. Oh, that was so long, man.
Car 11K, come in.
11K, go ahead.
11K, see the janitor, a green 1946 coupe registered to a Mrs. Hugo Moeller has been found in the parking lot adjoining the Belmont High School and playing fields. 11K, code 2.
Alright.
What's your name?
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Some.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you rookie motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say?
Bro.
Like a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
You got the...
You're under arrest, Eli. You're in very deep trouble. Get some backup down here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
Maybe I messed up on the daughter and she was with him instead of the... See, that makes more sense because how... She... I got it. I just figured it out. Maybe... Hold on, I'm gonna wait till you...
What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
Eli Rooney. Who's met him?
Filthy son of a bitch. He was here yesterday before the dance.
Was it him you saw park the car?
I don't know, sir. I'd like to say yes, but the truth is it was pretty dark.
Would you say Rooney is violent?
Yes, sir. I would say so, yes.
Thank you, James. But back to
Thanks
what I
for
was
your
saying, though. Like, I think the mom and daughter went to go dance, and she was like, let me wear the golden butterfly for the jewelry. And her mom was just okay with it, and she handed it to her. And then that's when Eli hollered at the little girl. See, that's what makes more sense, and that's how he got it. But I fucked up on the little girl. Oh, shit. Got the murder weapons.
Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out of here.
Murder weapons, y'all. Is this Eli's car?
It's from a Chrysler. Could be important.
HM.
The overalls are stenciled HM. Mueller is a mechanic. I wonder what Eli does for a living.
Alright, it's not looking too good. Let me call up, I think we call him R9. Why is he running so slow? Let's see what,
The shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match.
More about the body.
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
Know which one it is, because we just found UMG. It's this one.
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
Looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Mueller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know.
They shouldn't start interrogating them.
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
Let me talk to you.
Believe what?
It's rabbit's blood. A guy at work brought him in and I helped him skin him.
Do you know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the Army.
You could tell me more than that. Let me just look at the notes.
You learned to strangle with the rope in the Army?
With rope, with my bare hands, but mainly with wire. I learned a lot of things in the Army, but I still didn't kill my wife.
For argument's sake, what type of rope would you use?
If I had to, I would use a triple braid. Less flex, easier to control.
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
Like, bro. Got the iron right here, bro.
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive?
A Chrysler Airflow.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler. We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
Why do we find your overalls in the trunk, bro? You're lying.
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
I wish I could just take a picture and it just show like, bro, we saw him right there. What are you talking about?
Green overalls, bloodstained, with the initials HM, found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
I'm gonna leave. Only just because I want to interrogate Eli too. Where's the interview room for Eli? I think we bust in there and find the guy. Alright, interview one. Right there.
Boy.
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
Man, I wish I was the one to beat your ass.
You down on your luck, Eli?
I had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
I'm gonna use one. So it isn't good cop. And we don't have evidence about his job, so.
This place you worked have a name?
Hennessy Marine. You can't misplace big yellow letters HM out front.
They give you any workwear, Eli?
Sure. Green coverall. Dang thing was hot. Felt like I was back in the pen wearing it.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
I don't think he. I don't know. Don't seem like he's an expert on ropes. Like his job, you know?
Farm boy like you, Eli, must prefer McGay for roping. Am I right?
I prefer braid, tie, hitch, and braid. It stays tied.
You killed Mrs. Muller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
You're a liar, Eli. You needed the money, so you killed her.
I've been around some, son. You got some evidence that proves I stole that butterfly from that woman?
Eli Rooney, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Deirdre Muller.
You want to put me back in the stir that badly, boy? You go ahead and try. I'll beat that rap. I ain't a killer.
Had to. child molester.
Phelps, Galloway. Congratulations are at hand. Drink, boys? I think you'll receive a commendation for this one, gentlemen. In the meantime, I'll speak to the DA about expediting the passage of the case. We need swift and merciless justice for poor Deirdre.
Sounds like I did A-okay. Ugh. Yes, sir. Oh my gosh, that was so tough. I missed 2 questions though. Good job though. I was like, the husband, the evidence didn't look too good, but I feel like he just didn't do it because it's like, why? Like, why? Like, that much of a fight and you wanted to kill her? Yeah, it didn't make any sense. But with Eli, you know, he broke. He needed the money. He, a child molester at that too. I just messed up on that little girl. If I would have got that little girl question, it would have made more sense and I would have caught it earlier. But anyways, that's a wrap on today's video. Hope y'all enjoy. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. And also comment. I love to see comments in the videos, y'all. But anyways, have a great day.